Hey guys, Dino with Dino RC, and it's mail day. And I have got a huge package here from Shane Taylor, who does online auctions on eBay for the love of RC. Check out his page. He has a really good page, and he has some really good deals on auctions that he does, live auctions. And I bought mystery bags. So we're going to look at them and see what's in them. Let's see how many I bought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mystery bags. So we're going to open these up and see what we have in them. Make a little room here. We'll see what we got. I got a lot of mail in today. I got some cool stuff in. But anyhow, we're going to start with this little one. We'll start with the little one and see what's in it. Get this fixed back up here a second. About turned over my camera. There we go. Well, let's see what we got. I'm telling you, these were a good deal between shipping and the bags. I'm telling you, I don't know how he does it sometimes. Oh, here we go. First bag. Let's see what we got. Oh, lordies. This is Vortex A-arms. Nice. So that's bag number 1. I'm just going to put those down in there. I might save those bags, use them again. Let's see what this one is. You know, I don't have Vortex. I've always wanted one, but now I got some A-arms. Maybe I'll get one. Oh, we got some small parts in this one. Hold up. We got a little pipe cleaner. I need that. Let's see what's in this. Hope I dropped something out of it. Here's some little shocks. I love mini stuff. Let me kind of pour this bag out. It's got a variety of stuff in it. Well, this one's got one random shock. This is probably a slash or a buggy shock of some type. And a body mount. Some kind of knuckle. I'm not sure what's to. Another piece that I don't even know what is. Oh, look at that bling. Look at that bling. I'm telling you what. Got a little transmission cover. That may be, that looks like for an M or something. But I'm happy to get this little shock here. And I dropped a piece out of that, but we'll find it. All right, let's see what's in the next one. Let me get these bags over here. Oh, this one's heavy. This one is heavy. Let's see what's in this one. Another little A-arm. Looks like off of 18th scale. Ooh. Little E-Flight 1/18th servo. Can always use those. Got a drive shaft here, or half shaft. Let's pour these out and look. Oh, wow. And you never know what you're going to get in these bags. So here's the little tire tool. That's awesome. You can always use the tire tool. Here's another one. You can always use these. Here's some little linkage arm, which is always handy. There's shock hoops, body mounts. I'm guessing that is part of a slipper clutch, maybe. There's some half shaft parts in here. These are all axle parts look like maybe off of a 8 scale buggy, maybe. I'm not for certain that's what they are, but that's what it looks like. But we'll save it. And I do have some 8 scale buggies. What's cool, sometimes you might say, well, what are you going to do with all that? There is, you take, like, let me show you something. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I love getting these. So I've got 2 of them right here. This one's broke, which I'm still glad to have it. So you can take these little half shafts here, take them off, and these are perfect for making trailer axles out of. And you can put your wheels on them and your nuts on them. These are really nice little pieces for building axles for a trailer. So, you know, a lot of times one man's junk is another man's treasure, they say. This little bag might look like a bunch of junk, but just those 2 parts to me is worth quite a bit. Because I don't always have those laying around. Nope, I dropped one. Let's see what we got here. We'll see what's in this bag and ease my chair back up. And, I think this might be some more shocks, maybe. Oh, my goodness. Wow, jackpot. That's what I'm talking about right here. Here we go. This is definitely worth more than what I gave for it. Let me tell you, these little bags, I probably didn't give $5 a bag for these. Look at that bling. Different springs. So these are handy to have, and most of them look new. They're different lengths, different sizes. These are always handy to have. Looks like might be a whole set of these bigger ones. But these are always handy to have when you're building crawlers or whatever you're building. I have a lot of them, but I can never have too many shock springs, let me tell you. They're really important for tuning. And, you know, sometimes you don't know when you go to the hobby store what you need, and you hate to have to buy a whole set. So I'll use these to tune and see what I need. And even if I only had 2 of them, once I kind of figure out what it's off of, I can kind of gauge it. But usually I've got enough to do it. I don't know if he put this in there, but I tell you what this is good for. If you don't know, I'm definitely going to save this little piece. But this is perfect for if you want to really clean a shock body out. This would be really nice if you were breaking down a shock and you wanted to really scrub it and get it. Some of them shocks get dirty on the inside, but you could, you know, pour all the oil out, go in there, get you some hot water and some Dawn dishwashing liquid, and use this little. I may do a tool tip of the day with this. This is awesome. But it's perfect for doing 1/10 shocks and cleaning them out. So I really like that I got that. And I don't have one of those in this room. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, wow. Here's another one, plumb full of stuff. Let's see what we got in this. This is an A-arm. This is... it tells on it. Looks like an RPM or something. It don't look like a stock one. I'm pretty sure it's an RPM one. I'm not sure exactly which one this goes to. But again, I don't always care. It'd be nice if there's 2 of them in here. Wow, look at this. There's some big old servo. It's like 5 scale servo horns. That's pretty handy. There's my other little mini shock. See, you thought I only got one. There's another one. I just got to dig deeper into these bags. I'll have a whole set time it's done. There's some more servo horns. I was just looking. I could have used that servo horn last night. I looked this whole room over trying to find one of those. Oh, wow. That is awesome. I don't know how many of those are in here, but this is pretty cool. I do a lot of scale work and some different stuff. I could even if I only have one of these, I could make a clock out of this. There's all kinds of crafty stuff that you can do with stuff like this. There's a Traxxas plug. Oh, there's the other hub. And somebody may know what those are off of. I don't know. There's a gear. See what else is in here. Ooh, some shims, motor shims. Those are always handy. Those, I said motor shims. Them could be clutch shims. But I'm pretty sure that these are shims for a nitro motor. I'm pretty sure. That's what they look like. Anyhow, here's some shock caps for, or keepers for 8 scale. Look at there. There's a little scale metal. Get over into, there it is. Little scale metal D-ring. You never know what you're going to get in these little bags. Another good little bag right here. Like I said, got plenty of parts in it. Plenty of crazy stuff in here that you never know what you're going to use it for. Like I said, these were mystery bags. And it's hard to say what I ended up with in all these. But we're going to open them up and find out. These are small. So, oh, this one's pretty heavy. Let's see what's in this one. Take a look, see here. This is a heavy bag right here. I'm hoping I've actually doing a custom build right now that they don't make parts for, so I'm looking for a part. So when I'm looking through here, I'm thinking, ooh, can I use that? Good night to parts in here. I'll have to put these back in here maybe. There's some kind of neat little heat sink of some type. I can't tell if that's that may be I don't know if that's an axial or what one, but it's an axial thing put together, a little body mount. This might be something that I can use. Just this little bracket. You'd be surprised how many times you can use a little bracket like this. I could cut this and make 2 brackets, but these are good little stuff to have when you're doing a custom build, little pieces. Even something like this. One person, that might not be worth nothing, but to me it might be. These right here, here's some other pieces you can make axles out of. You know, there's a ton of stuff in this. Another one of those little mounts. So see, now I got 2 of them mounts. And there is set pins in here. Like I said, here's one big set pin, which I have a box of these, but you can always use them. There's a bearing. Here's a little 1/10 little 12 millimeter, I believe it is. Some diff gears. Another bearing. All kinds of just little odds and ends in here. There's I'll have to sort through these little parts. Let me put these back in the bag. I will sort these and put them into different. And there is almost a whole boat kit in this. It's full of little boats. There's a ding plug. There's a diff cover. More bearings. Another 12 millimeter hex. Ball ends. All kinds of crazy brackets that you don't know what you could use it for. There's a wheel nut. Just, it's odds and ends in this bag. And like I said, to one person, these may be junk. For one thing, it was fun to bid on them. And you don't know what you're going to get out of them. I had never bought any of these mystery bags. I got a bunch of them. And I debated whether I was going to put them up. Oh, there we go. That looks like a little, I don't think that's big enough for a Wraith, but these are pretty cool little links. I don't care if there's more in there. Here's a factory little end. You know, you might say, that's plastic. I don't want that. Well, you might not, but you might want that ball end in there. You see, sometimes, but even this, that's It's a little flexible, but there's a lot you can make out of these. Sometimes I make roll bars for my skill trucks. You know, you can put them on like this on the bed. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with them. And people are like, oh, wow, you know, how'd you think of that? Or what is that? And this is like, I just been putting together these pieces off of Slash. I could have used this last night. Might still be able to use it. I'm hoping this is some Slash parts in here. Oh, that's handy. Look here, here's another tool. That's pretty handy. Put that down in there. Looky there. There's another little axle shaft. See, that's perfect for building trailers or whatever you want to build. You know, whether it's the right one for what you need or not. There's a bunch of them in here like that. There's an axial diff cover. These are axial parts is what these are. Shock shafts, more diff parts, some more brackets, some shock pieces, shock parts in here. All kinds of goodies in here. Like I said, they're, you know, I have a lot of parts like this. As a matter of fact, I've got one box that I have. It's like an old big fishing box. And it is plumb full of stuff that I've been collecting for 20 years. And I constantly go through. I went through it last night. And I found little pieces that I needed from, you know, they might have been originally for a T-Max or something from back in the day. But it worked for what I needed. So there's always, you know, I don't just, some people just throw their stuff away. I don't. I keep it because I'm all the time building something unique. And if you don't have parts like this, you can't hardly do it. And I'll look at these parts and then I keep them up here. I file them up here. I might not remember where I put them. But I'll file them up here and then oh, look at this. I'm telling you what, jackpot. Here we go. We got an ESC right here. What is this one? This is a Tamai. Nice. This is looks like TBL02S. So it's a 2S, I'm guessing. Tamai. It's weird. It's got a Traxxas plug on it, but we can take that off if we wanted to. Or I got Traxxas batteries. Got the on-off switch. Already set up for brushless. This is perfect. Little RTR. Oh, I like that one. Somebody showed me online. But this is perfect. And I have some Tamai builds. So this is a great little ESC. A lot of times people say, oh, that's a junk stock ESC. You might as well throw it in the garbage. Well, that's the way some people think. But a lot of times I will use stock ESCs in builds that I'm not going to use for competition. Maybe I'm just building a fun build that me and my grandson's going to run or something, and I'll use these in little builds that I do. You can't always afford, you know, to go out and buy the new Hobby Wing or you know, a new Tekin or something. I wish I could always afford to do that, and I do that sometimes on custom builds if it's needed, but a lot of times on builds I'm just doing for myself. You know, I like to build RC cars almost like models, but I want them to be able to operate. And I have a lot of RCs, so I like to, they don't have to all be, oh, this is, I already can tell this is awesome in this bag. Let me get this out. This is a big bag. Oh, here, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in here. There's a spur gear cover. Brand new in the package, Traxxas. This is a single speed conversion kit. I'd have to look up the part number, see what it is. That's one thing I don't like about Traxxas parts. You know, they don't always tell you right on them what they're for. It'd be nice if they did. But anyhow, we got it. And that's something, you know, if I don't think, oh, that's what I thought this was. Look at that bling. We got some more shocks or springs. Some green ones, some red ones, which I think these were somebody might have painted. But But like I said, I use these for all kinds of things. Not even just RC. You can make a lot of different stuff. And, looky here. We actually got the shock bodies for these. So these are pretty good. They actually feel pretty good. This one's slipping a little, but we might just need that. But I got 3 of the shocks for these, which that's okay because I probably got some of these. These are nice. Got the gold shafts on them. These look like a Traxxas shock. I'm not for sure. I'd have to look it up. But I'm pretty sure they're Traxxas. But that's another. Very happy with this bag so far. What we got here? We got, oh, law. Here's a whole thing of hinge pins. So, you know, I'd have to check to see what these fit exactly, but these are handy. Got the clips in them. And again, you can use those, even if if you don't have one that works on, you can use those for custom stuff too. And a lot of times those hinge pins don't have to be that tight anyhow. They got slack. So sometimes, as long as the hole's the right size, even if the length's a little longer, it don't matter. It don't have to be an exact science. But anyhow, I'm going to put those pieces in there. And we'll put this in the box. And let's see what else we got here. We'll move on to another bag. I told you I bought a lot. It's going to be a long video. That's all right. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. Here's some stock. I believe just filling these. These are Tamai parts maybe. Oh, what we got here? This is a scale piece. I believe. You got some stickers from ACRC LED Systems. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. Well, to be honest, I don't know. This is some kind of air vent. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. We'll have to see if anybody knows what this is. That is crazy. I can think of some stuff to do with it. This would make a cool little speaker box grill or something. I hope there's another one of them in here. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, see, like right here, here's the big body mount kit. So, that's handy. I use those all the time. Knuckle of some kind. See what else is in here. Another little half shaft. Like I said, there's a bunch of parts in here. A bunch of little tiny pieces. I'll have to sort these. But just miscellaneous plastic pieces. And some of these may or may not be very handy. But there's enough jewels in here to make it worthwhile. So, anyhow, we're going to put that in here. And I like getting surprises. Seeing, and I don't know what I had in all these, $50 or something, I don't know. This right here, I will make something cool out of this. And, yeah, it's hollow. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but you can put a fan on here. So, this may even be just for some kind of custom fan mount to either take or put away heat. Well, it might be a true blower for all I know. I don't know what it is. Let's see what's in this one. This is going to be a long video. I might should have made this in 2 parts. Oh, yeah. There's a big, some body clips and a foam block there, which is always cool. Oh, my God. This is sway bar kit, front and back. These are handy when you're buggy racing, and I have some race buggies. There's looks like an X-Max. It's either I don't know if it's X-Max or ARM. I'd have to look. This is a large size spring. It's pretty neat. And again, sometimes you need stuff like that. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, we've got another big tool in there. These are handy. Some Allens, some shock pistons, and some more body mounts. And there's some other, I don't know exactly what those are for. Well, I do know what they're for, but I don't know what truck they fit, but they're rear links. But they're made more like a race style. But it's definitely not a race. But anyhow, I build stuff all the time. Sometimes small scale stuff, and you need that stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. We're getting there. I'm trying to get her down. Here's some oh, this is a wheel. Oh, that looks nice. It's a bead lock. Nice little bead lock. Got the center caps for them. I think there's only one wheel, but I got 3 or 4 center caps. Looks like I got all 4 center caps. An extra set of things. There may be more in here. We'll see. Ah, look at that blank. That's what I'm talking about. This is a, I don't know which one this is for. It looks like an AR-44. But I may be wrong. Could be a 45. I'll have to look it up. Maybe somebody else knows right off which one it's for. But anyhow, it's a housing. A stock one. Here's a Typhoon set of front A-arms. That's handy. Some more miscellaneous parts. Oh, that's a pretty cool little part here. This is another little miscellaneous part. It's for axial, but it looks like you can maybe make a different type of box out of that. Looks like it goes together. A little scale piece maybe. I like that little axial, looking like a license plate cover. I don't know exactly. It might be a lid the way it looks, but anyhow, it's cool, and I'm glad I have it, and I didn't have one. This right here could be a lifesaver. That one piece. I definitely have some of those. All right, we're getting there. Looks like 4 more bags, maybe. Let's get them opened up. Said I'm trying to hurry. I know it's a long video. Looks like I saved some of the best for last. That looks like a, oh, that's a front bumper. Got LEDs in it. Place to put LEDs. Battery keeper. This right here even is a handy little piece you can make stuff out of. I make stuff out of all kinds of stuff like this. I go to pallet stores a lot and I buy bags of it and come home. It's like textiles. Used to, when you was a kid in school, they called it collages. Well, I keep all kinds of stuff to make interiors. I have all kinds of stuff here. What is this tray? A bunch of miscellaneous plastic parts. And sometimes, oh, I'm dropping some of it. I'm trying to see if this was, I'd say it's off of, oh, that's off of Kyosho. Okay. So that's a Kyosho part. That's pretty cool. I'd say all these are Kyosho parts in this. But anyhow, they're handy little parts. Like I said, I may not, and I do have Kyoshos as well, but some of this stuff I may or may not need it today, but if I live long enough, maybe I'll be blessed to use it or give it to somebody that needs it. Oh, here we go. Here's another good bag. Let me dump this out. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I say, sometimes when you're buying mystery bags, you don't know what you're getting. And I didn't give hardly nothing for these. Look at all that bling. Look at all these springs. Oh, man. See, I've got all kinds. Look at these shocks. Oh, man. I got a bunch of shocks here. These are awesome. Got some that are little bigger ones for like a slash or something. You can tell I'm a Traxxas man. That's all I talk about, slashes. But here's what I'm talking about. There's an axial 3-gear transmission. There's an axial 3-gear transmission in here. Now, it feel like it might need some new gears in there. I'll have to take it apart and look, but chances are I've got them in this box here somewhere. So that piece just right there. And I can definitely use this to build a rig with. So that's cool that I have that in there. Even if it does need rebuilt, like I said, I've got enough parts in here. I probably got the gears to fix it. But even more important is I have one of those transmissions that somebody cut on, and I need the housing. So I didn't have to buy it. I got one in a mystery bag off of Shane's auction for the love of RCs. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at here. We got some axles here. This is for an EXC Revenge. Ooh, those look beefy. These are like drive cups. See them there? Those are awesome. There's another diff cover of some kind. No, just a piece of plastic. But I use these. Like I said, I make stuff out of that all the time. I already have an idea for that piece there. Oh, yeah, there's a motor plate. Always handy. And a motor protector. And that is a servo mount. So this is awesome right here. This servo mount is awesome. You know, when you're custom building, you don't always want to have to, you're all the time have to make servo mounts. So it's nice to have them in something other. And I will definitely, I guarantee I use that servo mount for something at some time. Last bag. Let's see what we got. I know you wish I would sell you this bag, but I ain't. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it and see what it is. This is part of my birthday stuff. My birthday's tomorrow. Let's see what we got in this. Oh, I'm glad I didn't sell y'all this bag. I'm telling you what. There's some kind of weird piece. I don't know what that goes to. It feels like to my. Another piece. Let's see what else is in here. What in the world is that? Good night. I don't know what that is. That may be something vintage, but even that metal rod, I can use that for something. Uh-oh, what we got here? Another transmission part, some more gears. That looks like a 2-speed. Can't tell if that is or not. I believe it is, though. This looks like some Tamai parts to me. There's a little shaft. All right, that looks like what we got. Like I said, there's a few bags that didn't have the best stuff ever, I guess, in it. But like I said, I found stuff in every bag that I thought was interesting. I definitely found stuff in these bags, every bag of stuff, parts that I don't have. And I've got a box full of this stuff, and I'll go through it and keep some of the stuff that I want. And there's a few parts in there that I know I won't use that are good, that I'll either give them away or I'll put them up for sale on the autism auction or something. And maybe somebody else can use them. All right, I appreciate your time. I hope you guys had a good time. And as always, you're going to see old Dino on the rocks. Good night.